You get a dumpling! You get a dumpling! You get a dumpling! Dumplings for
everyone!
Crispy fried chicken is a universal comfort food, and I want to take things to the next level with your help. All of your mashup suggestions had my taste buds going crazy. The fried chicken meatloaf really caught my eye. So did the fried chicken lasagna. But the one that inspired me the most brings a different style of fried chicken to the table, and I am all about that. Crispy Korean fried chicken dumplings! Let's get this meal mashup going. The impressive food delivery scene in South Korea today has made at-home Friday night foodie feasts all the rage. And fried chicken is one of the top delivery items. It's believed that the US military presence after the Korean War introduced deep fried chicken to the Korean palate. In the 60s and 70s, Western-style rotisserie chicken restaurants began cropping up and gaining fame in urban areas. And dipping sauces made with gochujang, aka fermented chili paste, along with the cooking technique of frying the chicken twice, further put the evolution of Korean-style fried chicken on the foodie map. So while you all were learning about South Korea's fried chicken obsession, I went ahead and got all my ingredients together. So let's get cooking. So we have 1 pound of cut up chicken. I am using boneless chicken thighs because it's more tender and the dark meat tends to be more moist, and we are deep frying. So it's too easy to over fry the chicken. And traditionally, Korean fried chicken is a 2 deep fry process. Now remember, we're making dumplings, so this chicken has to fit inside this square. We're gonna make a marinade. We have sesame oil, rice wine, ginger, salt, pepper. Perfect, we're just gonna mix everything together. Now we're taking the chicken and just gonna soak it up in this goodness. You can always make this chicken ahead of time, like 24 hours ahead of time, and just let it marinate. It's time to turn on the oil. While that's getting hot, we're going to get our pie plate. Once the chicken goes into the flour, I don't want it to splatter all over the place. So you can use a rectangle cake pan, you can use a square cake pan, something with edges. I'm gonna use a cup of potato starch. You can use cornstarch, you can use flour. Traditionally with Asian deep fries, you're going to use a potato starch because it keeps it a little more crispy. Now we're going to take our chicken bits. And completely coat it like that. Oh, like that. I like to use chopsticks when I'm doing the little dredge because I don't get my fingers dirty messing with the chicken. I tend to have a lot of chopsticks laying around. Every time I order like Asian food, you always get those leftover chopsticks. There's so many uses for them. We're gonna take these to the stove and fry them up. Ah! Beautiful. Now remember, if you don't have chopsticks, you can always use a slotted spoon or some tongs, but you don't want to mess with it too much. You just want to let the oil do its work. We want them to be a golden brown, but remember, the chicken will also continue to cook a bit once we take it out. Oh, it smells so good in here. Okay, normally you have a plate with a paper towel, but the chicken is still sitting in the oil. So I like to take a baking sheet and then I put a wire wrap on top of it so the grease can fall away from the chicken. I don't want no soggy bits. All right, we're gonna set the chicken aside and get our dumpling wraps together. You can get these dumpling wraps at any market. You can get them round or square. And then we need 1 egg. The egg is the glue. Whisk it up. Okay, so let's separate our wraps. It's always easier to do this ahead of time because they do tend to stick together. Go ahead and put 1 chicken in the center of each dumpling. Ooh, let's taste the chicken. Oh my God, do you hear that crunch? It's so juicy. Now you wanna take the egg wash, you're gonna go around the outer edges. We're gonna make little dumpling stars. Corner to corner. Pinch it. Next corner, pinch. 1 more corner, pinch it. Woo! Now remember, we have to seal it because you don't want anything on the inside coming to the outside. Look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Let's do the rest of them. And then back into the oil they go. Because remember, the whole secret to amazing Korean fried chicken is the double deep fry. We're using the same oil that we used for the chicken, but this time we only need to fry these for about 30 seconds. You want the dumplings to get like a pale golden color, not over brown. They will continue to cook once we pull them out of the oil. I do not recommend stepping away from the stove because they can go from a pale golden to a dark golden in literally 10 seconds. Last one. Perfectly fried. Now we have to make the sauce. We're going to go ahead and make a traditional chili paste type sauce that goes with Korean fried chicken. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of gochujang. Now this is a red chili fermented paste. It tastes sweet, it tastes a little bit salty, but it's the perfect balance for the Korean fried chicken. You can pick this up at any Asian grocery store, and sometimes you can find this in the Asian aisle of your local market. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons of honey, a tablespoon of roasted garlic, a tablespoon of ginger paste, a tablespoon of sesame oil. Who loves sesame oil? Let me know in the comments below. And 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. Just gonna mix this all up. The sesame oil, the gochujang, the soy sauce, the ginger, the garlic. You're just gonna mix this really well until all the ingredients are combined. It looks like ketchup, but it really packs a punch with flavor. Woo, it has a kick. Love it. It's time to plate up. Grab your favorite platter, a little bowl so you can put your sauce in. Let's get the dumplings on here. This is the perfect crowd pleaser. And look, you notice all the grease is in the pan, not on the bottom of the dumplings. This crispy Korean fried chicken dumpling dish is a kitchen mic drop moment. Thank you so much for the suggestion. I cannot wait any longer. I gotta do a taste test. The outside is super crispy. It smells amazing. Wow, the chicken is so juicy. I love the fact that we were able to still do the 2-step deep frying process and keep the chicken super juicy tender inside, and we have that nice crisp flakiness of the delicate wonton on the outside. You gotta try this. I hope you guys learned a new way to enjoy Korean fried chicken and dumplings. I know I did. And if you have more meal mashups that you want me to try, just hit me up in the comments below. Straight from the Allrecipes community to your mouth. Crispy Korean fried chicken dumplings. Tried, tested, and tasty. Find this recipe and more on allrecipes.com. And thank you for joining our foodie community. And don't forget to subscribe to the Allrecipes YouTube channel for more great videos like this.